Hi, I'm Frank Secret, Chief of Police for the town of Lewisboro. I'd like to take you on a tour this morning of our new police station. The first thing you notice when you come into the new station is our med return box. This gives everybody, all the residents in town, an opportunity to turn in any expired or old medicine that they don't want. Just come in here, you don't have to say anything, you just put it in the bin and you can wave and leave. Nobody's going to ask any questions about why. Over here we have a collection of pamphlets. This is for the public to come in and have. Some of the topics range from teen drinking to identity theft. This is just stuff for the public to read about and become a little bit more aware of what's going on. This workstation is used by the 2 lieutenants. This is the computer they use for all their administrative work that they do for the department. This workstation over here is used by the officers. This is where they enter the reports at the end of the shift. Any incidents that they handle throughout the day will be put into this computer here. On the wall here we have a couple photographs that the town historian was able to locate for us. This was a resident trooper, Trooper Pierce. He did a training program for the area departments probably around early to mid-70s. There's officers from Pound Ridge, Lewisboro, several from North Salem, and Somers are all in the photograph. In this photograph, that's actually the first SUV that we had. One resident in town was nice enough to donate that to us, and that was our first one that we ever had. In this newspaper clipping, it shows the first car that the town of Lewisboro ever purchased for the police department. It's a 1971 AMC Ambassador. Various members of their supervisor at the time was Al Jordan. Some of the members of the town board, Bob Boise and Robert Newkirsch, are also in the photograph with some of the members of the department at the time. One of the advantages of having the new station is we're able to purchase cabinets to keep supplies in one area. Like all our medical supplies are in this. The other one is all office supplies. In the old station we had things put in every nook and cranny that we could find. So this is a big improvement. When somebody's arrested and have to be processed, this will bring them over to here. They'd be handcuffed to this bench, and then the officer would move over to this workstation here. He would take all the person's information, and from that point he would move the subject over to here and do the fingerprinting over here. Again, this is a little bit nicer as far as, you know, the flow compared to the old station. This is our new lunchroom. Plenty of room compared to the old place as far as if guys want to come back here and eat their lunch at the station. Or we didn't in the past, you know, we were sharing the table with everybody else that would walk through the station. So this is kind of nice to have it back here. This is our new locker room. These lockers are actually brand new. This was copied from what's down at the police academy. These are beautiful. Let me show you inside one of them. These lockers give the officers ample room to store almost everything that they have. There's compartments to lock on the bottom, lock inside here. There's probably 10 times more room than the lockers we used to have at the old station. This is my office here. Let me just point out a couple items I think the public would be interested in. First thing over here is one of the filing systems that we had going back to the early 70s, where to show you a person's name would just be typed on a typewriter on an index card and placed into this filing system here. This was what we referred to as the R file. Up on this wall here, there's numerous pictures and photographs. This one here was drawn by a John Jay student while I was a youth officer. You know, everybody comments on the quality of the work he did. This one was done by an artist named Skip Morrow. He lives up in Wilmington, Vermont. I thought this was pretty funny. We discussed earlier about the purchase of our first police car. This is the actual light that was on the top of that car. Somebody just had it in their garage all these years, and when they heard I was looking for it, they came up with it. And to show you They went over the top a little bit. They put a battery inside so it will actually still work. But that's the original light. This is a collection of our patches that we've had through the years. And obviously starting with the oldest one over here on the left and coming through. This one was very popular through the 80s. A lot of departments across the whole country used this. This was one we had for many years, and this is the most recent one over here on the end. Well, thank you for joining me on the tour today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll make an open invitation to any of the town residents. Anybody that'd like to come by for a personal tour, feel free to do so. And thank you and have a nice day.
You're watching Lewisboro Community Television, Channel 20.